Hey everyone, just give me a second. Check that we're live. I think we're live on YouTube. It says starting. Stream health is very good. Let me just double check this. Oh, there's the cutscene starting. Let me double check all my volumes. Should be able to hear me over this. Brilliant. Right, that's fine. Everything seems to be working. Let's just send these links out. There we are. Throwing these out. Let's see if we can get some more viewers in here and then I'll start the game. When I say more viewers, I mean more than like just me. Because there is just me right now. Not that I mind, I mean I do enjoy playing the game. There we are. Okay. So, today I will be playing Breath of Fire 4. It's quite a rare PlayStation 1 game, in fact it really took me by surprise how rare this is. I struggled to find it in such good condition. I mean, the only downside is there's a big massive sticker on this box, which is a pain to get because it was one of those old style stickers that just breaks apart and leaves so much residue. But I can get a new box, not a big issue. I think the game itself cost me £42 to get. So it's not the most expensive PlayStation 1 game, but it's up there with those that I have, and it's a childhood relic, really. I never really liked Final Fantasy too much back then. So instead, Breath of Fire is my Final Fantasy. It has a little more in the way of options to it. It's got a system where your main character can transform into a dragon, and until you collect them all, it's rather unpredictable. Anyway, let's get right into the game. As usual, I'm emulating it on ePSXe and controlling it with my PS4 controller. So let's get right into a new game. Make sure that my charger's in, because I don't want my controller to run out. As with all Breath of Fires, you seem to be in control of a blue-haired guy. That's fine. Let's just delete these. And I'll use my name. I mean, it gets kind of gender neutral, I guess. Yes, I do want to use Sky. I like it when they name your own character. It's a little more immersion to the game itself. I do apologise, there will be long loading screens. There usually is with PlayStation 1 games. I can't control that, but I do have a button that allows me to toggle between that and that. So during loading screens you won't have to watch a blank screen. It all started. Oh, never mind. We haven't crashed yet, which is good. Usually the game crashes out about now. Ooh, I need to change my little banner as well, don't I? That's one thing I always forget to change my ticker. There we are. And we've changed. Look, Cray, a shooting star. We'll find her. Won't we, Cray? Fuck off. Don't worry, Nina. We'll find her. I swear it. Oh, maybe that. Bit jumpy there. Forgot to mention the BGM of this game is incredible. One of my favourite soundtracks of all time. So we're travelling on a sand flyer, which is a bit of a... It's like a ship that goes across the desert. I don't know how it runs. It has sails. But whether it uses the wind or not, I'm not too sure. You get to pilot one later in the game though. Chapter 1. Awakening. Whew, it's hot out here. Oh, don't worry, Cray. I'm alright. I was just thinking that it's probably better if we don't move around during the day. Let's find some shade and wait until the sun goes down. Really? I'm alright, Cray. Besides, I want to find my sister as soon as possible. Calm down. We've come this far. It won't hurt to rest for a while. Not much of a change if we get there today or tomorrow. Huh? What the? Yeah, I'm doing my own voice acting because there's none in this game. A dragon? I'd heard there was a dragon in that desert, but I was hoping we wouldn't be lucky enough to find it. Here it comes! Hold on to something. I've never heard of dragons attacking people before. Even if it doesn't mean to attack us, we can't let it hit us. I mean, it's a giant floating green phallus thing. Kinda think it looks like a Dunsparce. Except less useless. Blast it! No use, it's gonna ram us. It's no use. The sand's gotten into everything. And it gets everywhere. It's coarse and rough and irritating. I can't fix it. Not without any spare parts. Do you think the dragon attacked us on purpose? Hard to say. We haven't seen it since then either. Just close my window, it's getting a bit chilly in here. Well, whether it did or not, we should be thankful that we crashed near the edge of the desert, and not in the middle. Here, we're in walking distance of the towns along the desert border. Do you think we can find the parts we need at one of them? Probably. But there's one small problem. Huh? If we leave our sand flyer here, we run the risk of it getting stolen by bandits. Not much point in going into town and coming back with the spare parts if there's no sand flyer to use them on. Alright then, Cray. I'll go. But Nina... I can't live my whole life with you looking out for me. For starters, what would my sister think? Alright. Alright. You win, Nina. Let's see. If I remember right, there's a town called Sarai to the south of here. You might be able to find some parts there. Good luck, Nina. I'm counting on you. Don't worry. I'll be back before you know it. Here, take this. It's the king's sword. I hope you won't need to use it. Well, better safe than sorry, right? See you when I get back, Cray. Safe trip, Nina. You watch yourself, here? So we kind of have nice controls. And I think if you press the triangle button, Nina has a special ability to be able to view most of the map. It's really useful when looking for items, because items can just pop up anywhere. I really like the world map system on this game as well, as you'll see now. Oh. Somebody help me. Seems to be riding some form of ostrich. Huh? Wow! Look at the size of that hole. That's what she said. That merchant and his goods must have fallen in. Just like that. There's something here. It's not attacking. It's not a monster, I guess. That was funny. For some reason, I wasn't scared at all. A person? Whoa. Whoa. If you wouldn't mind, do you think you could put on some clothes, maybe? I'm sure you can find some in the carriage there. Oh, so you mean you're not working with that merchant who was here? How did you get inside this crater then? Did you fall in? How did such a big hole get here in the first place anyway? You see that monster that was here before? You know, the one that looked like a dragon or something? I wonder what it really was. Oh, I'm sorry. You probably don't know the answers to those questions any more than I do. Do you? My name's Nina. I'm from Windia. What's your name? Sky. Alright then, Sky. Let's see if we can get out of here. Shall we? I mean, I do kind of have wings, so maybe they're not used. So, Sky, where are you heading to? You don't know then? That means you're lost. Yes, it does. Admit it. You're lost. There's nothing to be ashamed about. I got lost a lot when I was younger. Alright then, Sky. Why don't you come with me to the nearest town? Sky got the king's sword. You can use this sword. You might need it to get to town. We have to go through areas populated by monsters. Let's get going then, shall we? Yes, let's. And into the cliff we go. Let's see. We have to go over these cliffs to get to Sarai. Let's hurry and try to get over them before it gets dark. I feel like Dora the Explorer. Ah, damn, it crashed. I can hear the battle music. Oh, there it is. Okay, so with this, it's turn-based. However, if you guard, you've got a chance of learning one of the moves that the enemies might use. Like that, distracted. That's a skill and Nina just learnt it. Because the exclamation mark above her head. I know the goo can use burn as well, but I don't think that one can. I think it's the flame goo that can use that. Unfortunately, distracted doesn't do a thing. There goes the birdie. This is a bit laggy, I'm gonna have to find a way to fix that later. Aigu should be dead now. There we are. Classic victory screen as well. Right. This is where Nina's skills come in handy, her flying. It is a bit annoying, however, I unfortunately can't stop that. Let's get rid of these. I like to attack the caps first because they do a little more damage sometimes. I don't know how to fix the glitches either. I've tried all the different settings. Oh, leveled up. Reached level 2. Found a crocodile tear and some money. Crocodile tears, I think, cure blindness. Oh, there's an item up there as well. Oh. Looks like we've run out of road. But don't worry. We should be able to jump over this. All you have to do to jump is stand at a place where it's narrow enough to jump and press the X button. Or move in the direction you want to jump using the directional buttons. Try it. See? It's easy, isn't it? One more to go. Go on, jump. You can do it. Damn, that took a long time. Good thing you were able to jump. We're really high up. Whoa. Don't you just love the feeling you get looking down from a high place like this? It makes me dizzy. It's so exciting. Oh hey, a viewer. Hey, Alexander. He looks like a dumbass. Are you alright, Sky? Did you do that because you thought I needed help? You're not hurt, are you? I'm sorry. I didn't tell you about my wings. I can use them to fly a little. So I can survive a fall like that? I mean, surely you can see the wings. She kinda does have wings. But it was very brave of you to do that, Sky. Very brave and heroic. Thank you. But you're a dumbass. Looks like the sun's going down. It's probably safer if we wait until it's light to climb up the cliff. Let's look for a place we can sleep. I mean, come on, it's not obvious. It's very, very obvious she has wings on her back. You can't exactly miss them. Looks like we could camp here. Now all we need is a fire. And that's how I ended up here. Where are you headed, Sky? Oops, I forgot. You're lost, aren't you? Tomorrow, once we get to town, I'm sure we'll be able to find someone who knows you. I mean, at the moment, I'm pretty sure my character's thinking, stop asking questions. Oh, glitching out a bit. It's not in the rough, it's a pure diamond. That is what this is. It's a pure blood diamond from Africa that children have fought over in bloody hand-to-hand combat. Excuse that little outburst. But hey, Weeby. This guy needs a Shadow the Hedgehog voice. Huh. So, the time hath come. Yes, my lord, majesty. It would appear that something is amiss. Where are the courtiers, the priests? Why is there not a single voice raised in greeting at thy return? 'Tis not of import. They are mortals. Were we to attempt to understand their mind, we should spend an eternity. There'll be more pressing matters to attend to. Canst thou not sense it? This presence, 'tis far and still slumbering. But 'tis what we have sought, lo, these many ages. Maria, won't you guard this place of rest as you wish, sire? Playtime is over. Majesty, whither art thou going? We shall go to our capital as it was planned. We shall meet at thy appointed place when the time hath come. So there's two sort of parallel stories going on, which I think this is one of the games that actually pulls this off really, really well. Not many games can pull a sort of disjointed parallel story off, but this one does it incredibly well. So now I'm playing as Folu, the Emperor, well, Faux Emperor. Who for some reason has painted nails. But still cool battle music. And a laser sword. Huh. It's nice when you get to come back to these areas as the main party, because you can get really good loot from them all. Oh yeah, and Fulu's already level 64 for some reason. I suppose it's to make him able to actually go through these areas. You found a wisdom fruit. In hindsight, I should have probably left that there. Who goes there? What be doing in this place? Huh? Who are you? They say a dragon or something supposed to appear tonight. So, we were told to watch this area. A dragon? That's right.
And not just any dragon either. They say it's the legendary dragon of doom, which will bring the ruin to the empire.
And what be thy design for this dragon?
We will destroy it, of course. Nothing can withstand the might of the Imperial army.
Thou believest thou can do such a thing? Thou art but mere mortals. Yeah, and the way you could stack certain skills, and the dragon system as well, how you can't really control, reuse Kaiser Dragon until you've got them all. That there is Astral Falu's Dragon. Ryu's equivalent of that is Aura. Finding all the dragons was a pain as well. Especially that down plains dragon.
Thou does not ken the power of that, which you would destroy. This be a dragon.
This also be lagging.
A dragon 'tis force of nature into itself. Thou mayest as well seek to fight a volcano or the very earth itself. Dragons doth give thy birth to thy kind, grant thee life, and verily taketh it away. Thou art to thee as art thou to an insect.
In thy terms. Pretty much get fucked. Because this dragon's shitting on you right now.
They art gods. I am the ultimate life form. Wouldst thou fight a god?
Wrecked.
"'Tis as I thought. It is not the nature of mortals to change their ways."
He's got a point. People are incredibly stubborn. Right, now what's that? Oh, that button. Let's see what an item is I've got. I think it increases my magic power. Actually, no, it increases AP. I should definitely keep that. So that's also just unlocked the dragon power for me to use. I can now summon the dragon myself and use that power. In special, meditate and astral. But I'm not going to do that because it'd waste my AP and I'll need it later. For some reason, Faolu is also wearing a headband. He's got a headband, purple earrings, purple lipstick, purple nails as well. At first I always used to think that he was a she, but apparently in the book, the manual, it says that Faolu is female. I'll have to find that during one of the cutscenes, maybe. . 'Cause Follow is definitely male. Tomb. Question mark. Just as a quick side note, there is the graphic art for Follow. That's the character that I'm currently playing as. Yes, Shadow Voice. Shadow Voice is Follow's voice for this game. Mainly because of the lack of voice acting. I don't think they could fit it on the disc. Okay, so according to the instruction manual, Follow unified the Western continent single-handedly with paranormal powers. He became the first emperor of the Fao Empire several hundred years ago. Despite his youthful look, he has a mystic dignity. It is said that he predicted his own resurrection as he passed away.
Playtime is over.
Hey Mag. Looks like we got a real party going on in live chat. We have 3 people in there, if you're still all sticking around. I sort of know these maps from childhood, so I won't get too lost until later. There is a map that absolutely terrifies me in the middle of the game, and I don't think I'll be getting to that in the first stream anyway. Luckily. It's one hell of a maze, which involves a snake, and scaring the snake to move around it in the swamps. Needless to say, I'm terrified of that map because I will get lost.
Pardon my presumption, but I believe you are God Emperor Follow, yes?
I sort of imagine this guy as Kim Jong-un.
I have been expecting you. Ever since I saw the flames rising from the woods where I had placed my soldiers on watch.
I mean, he's got a bit of a clown's nose, so...
Thou sayest thou wert waiting for us. Thou knowest of us and what we are then?
I cannot speedrun this.
Yes, your majesty. You are the first emperor, Follow, who founded our great Faux Empire.
There's no way I'm speedrunning this. I'm trying.
And knowing this, thou wouldst greet us with malice in thine heart, and thine blade in hand. I'm afraid times have changed, your majesty.
I'll get lost around the flats, I know that for sure, and I'll get lost in the swamp. And then I'll also probably spend quite a lot of time in the fairy village to try and unlock the best weapon in the game. Oh, enemies? Come! Okay, now's the time to become a dragon. Those animations though, right now. It wastes a turn, but you become immensely powerful, so it's worth it. And the HP of a dragon isn't that of Follow. And each one has a breath attack, which is this one, which usually has a custom animation. Yeah, oh shit indeed. The ability to command a dragon in battle's always cool. Especially when you level up said dragon and it becomes a lot stronger. Breath attacks usually do multiple damages as well, like that. I know that this particular enemy doesn't have any attacks I can learn, but if Folu learns a skill, Ryu also learns the skill, so that's cool. The only bad thing about being a dragon is every turn you lose a bit of AP or mana while you're in dragon form, and it costs more for the bigger dragons. But also now I've unlocked this dragon for Folu. When I go back to the main player of Ryu, I've also unlocked his aura dragon, and now I've seen that I can skip it, which is cool. I think it takes about 3 or 4 to kill this thing. But I'm pretty safe considering it's only doing like less than 100 damage each turn to me. I can't do death because it doesn't work on the bosses, but and I can't try these either because they're not very good. Frost Strike might be cool. I know that does a decent amount of damage when it doesn't glitch the game out. There we go. Wonder if I level up. No.
You appear tired, Majesty. It is to be expected, I suppose. You have just awoken from a long, long sleep, and you are not exactly complete, are you? Twould appear thou dost mean not to fulfill thine duty, as thou art called upon to do by our promise. Alas, it is as you say, my lord, for now we would have you sleep once more. I would call thee foolish, but thou art mortal. Thou cannot go against thy nature no more than a fish could walketh upon the firmament. I don't know how to say that last word and probably sounded silly. Still, thou wilt find that our promises are not easily broken.
In other words, playtime is over.
Return then to thine master and tell him of our words. Trying to buy time, are you, Majesty? Set fire to the trees. We must stop him before he recovers his full strength.
How's the game audio, by the way? I never asked. If it's too low, I can always boost it. I suppose I should have asked that when the first people entered stream, but...
They would use fire against us. Indeed, planned well have they.
I don't think I'm going to pick up any items in this forest because I might save them for my next character. But now a tree blocks my path. And another tree. Okay, let me just... I can change that. I've increased level for desktop audio, so you should start hearing game sounds. It's now boosted.
As I recall, Your Majesty has a strong affinity to water, yes? And with your powers not fully returned, it is unlikely you will be able to survive battle with my creations in this raging fire. You would know thy name, O cunning one. Yom, General of the Fo Lu Army Imperial at your service.
Imperial Army actually, but you get the picture.
Maria. I don't want to take any chances. Find that body.
Loading screen. And now we're back as Ryu, climbing the mountain with Angel Girl.
Whew. Well, we managed to make it up, didn't we?
It's just a little ways more now to the town. She never questions, though, why he can use the power of a dragon now, which I always found odd. Ooh, there's a fishing spot here. I remember this fishing spot. It's got different music, but I don't think you can find it yet. I will try and look for it. Nina's jump allows me to try and see for the items. I know that all the Manilo people, the fishy people, can trade fish for special items, which is cool. The fishing in this game is incredibly intuitive. But I have to find... Ooh, is that the fishing spot? You know the fishing spot entrance because you enter a map with like walls to it. Here it is, I think. At least the glitches aren't too bad with Battle System. I need a flame goo. That's what I need. Oh, and you can attack friendlies. That's good when people are confused because you can smack them out of it. But you can also heal enemies as well, which is great for zombie enemies because if you heal zombie enemies, that does a hell of a lot of damage to them. In fact, the zombie boss, which is a giant fish later on, if you've leveled Nina up enough to use Resurrection, or to use one of the super powerful healing spells, you can one-shot the zombie fish boss. Okay, so I think that, yeah, there's the entrance to the fishing spot. I'm gonna go get some bait at some point because I love fishing in this game. It uses a beat-based system in which you catch fish better if you reel your rod in to the beat of the music. Well, Sky, this is Sarai. Does anything look familiar? Does it bring back any memories? No? Well, I don't know what to say, but I need to buy some things and get back to where my friend is, you know? Will you be alright by yourself? I'm gonna go sure, because there's no way to avoid what's coming. Well, I guess that means we go our separate ways from here then. Goodbye, Sky. For about 10 minutes. I hope you get your memory back soon. I mean, come on, she's pretty much leaving someone with no recollection of anything. I can't believe what you charge for this. You're a crook, you know that.
Don't say that. What you see is what you get. Everything at fair market prices, I swear it.
There's the fish guy. You trade fish.
Sunflower parts. Don't have any of those. Looking for something else?
He sells fishing stuff. There we go. Wooden rod. I'll have one of those. I'll take two frogs. No, 3 frogs. Just in case one of them breaks. And 3 worms. Fishing for healing items is much better than buying them as well. Okay, so the towns are really nicely laid out as well.
They say there's a ceasefire right now.
Don't want to think about what would happen if the war started up again.
Some people say they've seen Imperial troops poking around the town lately. Makes you wonder if they're reckoning to start another war.
I don't know how these people would speak. And I don't want to go Middle Eastern because it's a desert town. I'm not here to start another war. There's an inn there. I don't think I'll go to the inn. I know if I go this way. There's someone to speak to. Let's change my point of view. Oh, there's also another annoying part which I forgot about. Finding the orphans.
Who are you?
If you're looking for something, you should try the tavern. Yeah, the minigame of finding the orphans is an absolute pain, especially with all the changing camera angles. There's a merchant.
What? Looking for something? What are you looking for? Need a hand? Want me to help? Huh?
He looks like a monkey. That's how monkeys speak. Oh, there's this again as well.
Hey, you want to buy a treasure? I'll give it you for a good deal.
Only 158 zenny. If you say yes, you get a really crappy treasure. The lead ball. Throughout the game, if you meet certain people, you can trade the lead ball to an even better treasure. And the better your treasure you get, the better it is with a certain master in the game.
Welcome, stranger. This your first time to Sarai? I was on my way here, see this big crater in the ground.
And you fell in it and lost all your stuff, right? There's a man that looks remarkably like Gandhi eating at the bar. And you kind of have to buy him lots of food. in a minigame to win his favour. I don't want to. You have to buy him food and drink in order to win his favour, so I'm going to start with some steak and some wine, and that should help. Nice feed up Gandhi minigame. It's annoying because it costs, but feeding up Gandhi is the way to go. Just gotta do it until his happiness is maxed. Boy, I'm full. That was good. Alright then, I'll tell you what you want to know. If you're looking for something, go talk to the information broker in front of the inn. He can tell you to find what you're looking for. I'm impressed. Don't meet many young folks as generous as you. Here, I got something for you. So all that for a crappy item, and for Gandhi to tell you to go speak to the information person. Let's see what Mother Teresa's got over here. Welcome, stranger. Is this your first time to sit by? Yeah, I spoke to her before. Let's go to the information broker at the inn then. Oh hey, there's Nina. Actually, let's go tell her, see if she wants anything. Sky, this person says if we give him money, he'll buy us the parts we need for our sand flyer. Yeah, I don't really know if you can trust him. Huh, what? But why? He's a dick. Sky, you found the parts we need? That's wonderful, thank you very much. Excuse me, my friend Sky was able to find the parts we need, so I'm afraid we won't be needing your help anymore. I'm sorry to have troubled you. Huh? Oh, sure, no problem. Ha, ha, ha. Piss off. So, Sky, have you been able to find out anything about yourself, or anyone who knows who you are? Oh, I see. Well then, how about we stay together after we get all the parts and I'll help you look. Alright? I mean, let's face it, having a big dragon kicking around with you is always good. I'm an information broker, and you didn't tell me this before? What do you want to know? Who's Sky? That's easy. I don't know. I can tell you he's not from this town. What do you want to know about the sandflare parts? Well, I haven't got any of those, but I do know how you can get some. Interested? Now we're talking business. You want information, you've got to pay for it. If what you offer doesn't match how much the information's worth, the deal's off, got it? So pretty much just throw cash at him. Alright then, how much are you willing to pay? I will give you 50 zenny for it. No I won't, 30. Hey, that's not enough, huh? Okay, how much are you willing to pay? Let's go 50. No, let's give him 100. That's not a bad amount. Okay, how much are you willing to pay? Damn it, let's add 50 to it. Alright, that's enough. What do you say? Payment received in full. If you're looking for the sandflyer parts, you have to go through the black market. There's a man who sells parts behind the tavern. You'll have to find out the password to be able to meet him. But most travelling merchants will tell you. I just saw one leave, so I imagine he's probably still close by. Try looking on the highway outside town. So, the strange girl with the creepy glasses has told us to go find a merchant. Anyone still in live chat? I know Weeby's still enjoying the music. Is that the highway? Actually, I need to go there anyway to get the Rwolf, or Wolf, or whatever it's called. R-Wolf. In Manchester they usually say R-Kid, so R-Wolf is a bit... Ooh, this one knows how to blind. I should probably guard to see if I can learn how to blind. Nope, nobody learnt it. Yeah, we got 2 people in chat. How are you enjoying the game so far? And the crappy voice acting? Damn it, Ryu is blinded. This is going to be painful. Still blinded 2 times. No, it's not. Let's try and attack. You keep guarding. Maybe the enemies run out of MP. It's possible. Ryu is still blinded. Nope, it escaped. Don't Scorpion. I think this was one of the earliest JRPGs I can think of, this franchise. I do have to go in a stream. This was also a pain to find. Let me... Breath of Fire Dragon Quarter for PlayStation 2. It was an absolute pain to find this game. So that will be streamed next at some point. Let's get back. I feel like a proper streamer when I can switch out between things. Where are you, trainer? Or do you not appear just yet? Maybe you didn't appear just yet. Or maybe I've got the wrong place. That's also possible. But getting more experience is nice, and then I can try the fishing area. Ooh, Mage Goo. You know how to burn. Let's heal Ryu up. Or me. Yeah, the only really annoying part about Dragon Quarter is the dragon time. I think that was a really poor system. How you can only transform into a dragon for a certain period of time throughout the game, and if you use it really early on, you just die. Your dragon power runs out permanently and you die once your percentage runs out. This is my childhood game. I purchased it recently back again when I lost it, but yeah. Playing it on a disc, playing it from the disc. Okay, but like the game itself was alright, but the whole dragon system was terrible because the whole point of Breath of Fire is you need to be a dragon. The dragon's your power. So limiting it to about, I think the total amount of game time you can play as a dragon is about 10 minutes. Oh come on Weeby, you're not that older than me. I have a bunch of old games too over here. I've got a huge stack of them. And I'm getting more as I go along. The games that I used to have as a child. I really want to go back and play some GameCube games on stream as well. Problem is, I don't think my disk drive can handle the GameCube games because they're so small. It would be a pain to get them in and out. It won't stop me trying though. Where's this highway? like he told me to go find a highway. There should be a highway here. It's not that, because I've just been there. Is it between the two areas? It could be that. There it is, it's that. What do you want? What? Black market in Sarai? So you want to know the password to get in, huh? Well, I suppose I could tell you. But I got my own business to take care of, you know. Normally I charge people 1,000 zenny for info like that. But I'll tell you for free. I mean, you did come all the way out here for me after all. You learned the password. Yeah, happy jingle. You can use it to get access to the black market shop in Soraya Tavern. But I still need money, so there is that. You should post the collection in Discord. I got a load of really old Game Boy games as well, but I've got no way of streaming those. I mean, I don't like emulating unless I've got the physical game to emulate and it's running off the physical game. That's just a personal thing, preference. But I suppose I can emulate my old Game Boy games. Like, I remember Reservoir Rat, that was a really, really old game. Resident Evil Gaiden as well, I have that. Terrible game. Also, I still own my, although I can't play them, I've still got a selection of DOS games on floppy disk, including Willy Beamish, which I'll have to play it sometime on emulation, because I don't have a floppy disk drive for my laptop. And Mutant Space Bats from Mars. That's because selling sandflies is a dangerous business. He's got a monobrow. See, sandflies were originally designed as war machines. If the Empire found out we were selling them, that character behind him is actually an Easter egg from Breath of Fire 3, I think? The next time a war breaks out, they'd come after us. I don't want this place to end up under a hex like Chambro or Sinista. No, thank you. Yeah, the armadillo guy behind was a playable character in number 3. Does that mean you don't have any Sandflyer parts? Not exactly. There's a place they call Sandflyer Valley near here. It's a junkyard full of old broken down sandflyers. If you go there and bring back some usable material, I'll make you your parts. Deal? Alright then, we'll go to this Sandflyer Valley and get you the material you need. Come back anytime. Oh god, Breath of Fire 3 also had that playable character, the Onion. It was literally just a walking onion that turned into a superhero whenever he needed to fight. I forgot the name of that little thing. Was it Pico? Or Piku? I don't know. I think it was Pico. Pico the fighting onion. Sandflyer Valley. I have 3 on my Vita currently from PSP. But the Breath of Fire 3 costs a hell of a lot more than this if you were to buy the PlayStation version. Let's see if you'll teach me blind. Nope. Okay, I'll check Discord in a second. throw it up on screen. Not your collection. There we go. No, he's not going to use blind, is it? You're going to have to kill this one. Oh, the really old Persona games. I can't see most of those. What is it with the American PlayStation boxes being really, really small? Or is that the American PlayStation boxes, or is that something else? Like, British PlayStation boxes for PlayStation 1 games are this thick. This is the PAL game. There's PAL up there. But they're really thick. They're not like normal jewel cases. Either that or you reboxed all of yours. That's also possible. Yeah, you level up. Level 4. Let's go up here. Treasure chest. Crocodile tears. Oh, okay. You have to use this to open things. Turn it left. And then you should be able to fight things. These things don't teach me anything new, so they can just die. Let me see if mobile display will load up a picture up a bit better. Fable 2, I remember that one. I can't quite read a few of those. In fact, I can't really read any of them apart from I'm just about making out Final Fantasy on that. Dr. Mario. I have Dr. Mario. Something Guardian Memories. Riviera. Cute. Is it Phantom Brave, maybe? I think that's Phantom Brave. Load of PSP games. I have to go down there. I can't, no. I need to turn this again. Let's turn it right. And then right again. I don't think it can go anymore. No, it can't. Hopefully I'll be able to get past that though. Oh god, you have CDs, like really old CDs. Back at home at my Cheshire house, I have vinyl, lots of vinyl. Chocobo Racing, PlayStation 1 or 2, maybe? Oh hey, I looked up and now I'm low health. Not good, let's use heal. Damn it, I thought heal got priority. I can heal from the menu. No. 16 experience. 12 zenny. Still not got my money back though from all that information. I keep pressing the wrong down button. This is why I can never speedrun. Because I forget buttons. Healing herb. Chocobo dungeon. Never heard of that one. Let's go down here. Let's open the chest. You found 200 zenny. There's my money back. I don't mind getting into fights though, because I need the experience. It seems that in between every turn it jumps a little bit. If I could find a fix to that, I would love to, but unfortunately I don't think I can. How did you survive? Oh well. Not gonna survive this time. Great victory. I think the most annoying part of this game is when you're in the desert. No, the big grassy plains on your own as Ryu, and you're just wandering them for quite a while. Because the annoying part is, whilst you're Ryu, you have to fight a lot of enemies, and Ryu ends up easily out-leveling the entire party, which is good and bad, because yes, you kind of need him on his own for certain parts, but no, it's not good when Ryu ends up level 20 and everybody else is like 12 or something. Which happens just naturally. And the enemies that he fights are so damn annoying because they dodge like 80% dodge rate. There we are, level 6 Nina. I think it's level 12 she learns a new healing spell. Which is definitely worth it. Go down here. My favourite area of this game is probably everybody's hated area in this game. That's the hexed areas. Do you want to operate the winch? You know what? Go ahead. I will operate the winch. I shouldn't have done that. Probably. Or should I have? Let me see. I missed out on treasure though. I'll check that treasure later. I think another annoying part is Urshin's armor, because you can never replace it until you craft Urshin's armor, and finding the parts to craft is bloody annoying. Don't get many folks out here, ain't nothing much except for odds and ends. What can I do for you? I see. Looking for parts, eh? Well, I suppose you might be able to find what you need here. So it's another mini game with a dog, if you pay for the dog. And it's kinda like Minesweeper. If you're looking for that, there's plenty of it here. parts you're looking for are all buried in the sand. You're gonna need a shovel to dig 'em out. If you have a dog that can scent 'em out, you might be able to find what you're looking for. I'll loan you a shovel and my dog for 25 zen each. I'll borrow both this time. Thank you kindly. Good luck to you. So dog sniffs the stuff out and you dig it up. It's pretty straightforward. Just gotta remember where the dog barks. That's one item. Near the wood. Another item near the back, next to the boat, sandflyer. And another one in the middle. I think that's everything. Is that the first spot? No, not close enough. There. You found the Sage's Staff. I think that's the last part, maybe. Yeah. You found ship parts. There. You found glass shard. The shovel broke. Stupid old man selling me a shovel that breaks. Your shovel broke, did it? Well, them's the breaks. If you needs me, you know where to find me. Yeah, I don't need you. I have everything I need. Thank you, old man. I wonder if the Sage's Staff is... I think the Sage's Staff is identical to what Nina has equipped. Not sure. We'll see. Equip. Nope, she has a baton. Sage's Staff is better, so... Brilliant. Let's go down and then go back up and get that treasure. It eludes me. May as well get everything while we're here. I don't like repeating places. Ooh, and also the hexed area is a secret fishing spot. I forgot about that. If you go back to the hexed area after after you've passed that area, you can go and fish in it and find lots of jellyfish and special fish. Brass helm. Ryu can equip that. Because I don't think he has. Nope, doesn't have any headgear. The best sword in the game, actually, as well, starts off as the worst sword in the game, and you need the fairy village to get it. So if you level up your fairy village, you get Ray and Tipo from Breath of Fire 3, and with Ray and Tipo they can go out and find items, and sometimes they find a rusty sword with a special name, and if you use that rusty weak sword with a special name many times, it becomes the King Goo sword, which is hyper powerful. And Skyland Blind. I don't need to guard anymore. Now Nina's more powerful than Ryu. Slash Sky. Alexander, are you still there? This game wasn't that old, I think it's like 2000. Let me see the price. Oh, it'll have a date on it. Made in Austria. Okay then, JRPG is made in Austria. Capcom Europe, yeah, 2000. I don't know whether it was made in Japan before 2000, but I certainly know it came to Europe in 2000. Now to bring Sandfire parts back to the tavern. Through all these bloody windy roads and such.
Don't be afraid. I just want some information, that's all. I want you to tell me about the monster you say you saw. Ha! I ain't got nothing to tell you. Ha! Well, I'd try to be a little more cooperative if I were you. Otherwise, things might get a little uncomfortable. And we wouldn't want that now, would we? What do you think you're doing? But why are you doing this? I thought the war was supposed to be over. Why? Because I don't like people who try to hide things. Besides, the war's not over. There has been a ceasefire called, that's all. Do you understand the difference, Missy? Wait, you're a Windian. Well, well, if it isn't the little princess. We were sent out here to find a dragon, but we find a little bird instead. Grab her, men. No reason we shouldn't take her as well. But wait! Do you know something about my sister? By the power granted me, I command thee, warrior spirit, thou art summoned. Jaw, I want you to capture that girl. Be careful not to hurt her too much. Boss fight music.
Okay, so just keep throwing wind at it and I should be fine. That's the plan anyway. It would actually be really nice if she knew burn, but unfortunately she doesn't. It might be a reprint, or it might just be when it was released in Europe. What's really weird, though, is that Breath of Fire 4 for PlayStation 1 is available on the United States PlayStation Network shop, but you cannot buy it on the United Kingdom PlayStation shop, which is rather strange. So is Tekken 3. Joe is thinking of what to do next. Get hit by wind, bitch, that's what you do next. And I'm low on mana. I should probably take this time to heal before I run out completely. Oh, I could have learnt burn. What else to do? Distracted, does nothing. Oh wait, I can use Siva once more. And it broke. Come on, I was so close to leveling up then. 8 experience off leveling.
My, you're stronger than you look. Huh, what's this? A dashing knight come to save the princess? How gallant. You know it's a knight's job to protect his lady, don't you? Where have you been all this time? Afraid? Hiding in some closet? Or... How dare you, you filthy little... Let's get out of here.
I mean, I didn't get my Sandflyer parts.
What, you're just standing around for? After them.
So, where am I running? Oh, there. That's where I'm running. The classic hide around a corner and wait for them to run by trick. Works every time.
The Imperial troops are here too. What are we gonna do? We can't go back. And we can't go on either.
Birdie.
Hey, you there. They say they were gonna try and cut you off. Went on up ahead. Lucky you didn't get yourselves caught.
Yes, still. They've cut our way off out of here.
You got a point there. Tell you what. Seeing as you all helped me out back there, I want to try and return the favour. Let me see. Maybe if you took that road, you could get past them. Yeah, that's it. You can get to the desert that way.
You mean there's another road?
Well, it's kinda out of the way, but if you head north, go up through this big town called Chamba, you can get to the desert that way.
Really? Oh, thank you. That means I can get back to where my friend is waiting. We'll try that route you mentioned. Thank you again so much.
No problem. Just, keep your head low and try not to get caught, eh?
I want to go fishing, that's what I want to do. Before we get to Chambra. Because I know what's in Chambra. It requires fish. Lots of them. Also requires healing magic, and lots of it. There's no time to go fishing now, the troops are after you. Bollocks. Screw the troops. Let's get to Chambra. I know Ryu can get a new sword in Chambra as well, the Bowie knife. I think one of the vendors sells it. Not too sure. Oh, I can swap to Ryu, can't I? Yes. And if I use triangle as Ryu, I can rob people. Oh, I forgot the King's sword was broken, that was less damage. because it shattered when I hit that guy back there. Oops. Level 7 and a crocodile tear. There's an item. I was going to say I'm amazed that I've never found any items yet in those places, but I've never found any items. Actually, I'm more amazed of how smoothly, touch wood, this game is running. Because it's a hard game to get emulated. If you try and download an ISO of it, no ISO that I can find ever seems to have worked. And my disc version didn't work up until very, very recently. You found a healing herb. Chamber. I thought this town was bigger than this. Let's see if we can find someone who can help us. I like this town. Life sandals. Damn it. Let's go up here to the bunkhouse, I think. That one. Vendor. They have left me to keep an eye on things. Are you looking for something? A new sword would be nice. Bowie knife. Definitely. Can't afford it. Oh, I can afford it. Equip. Yeah, the maze coming up is one of my favourite places. And this guy's cute as well. Little hedgehog guy. Do you want to sleep? I can let you use one of the beds. Yes, I will sleep. That little melody's nice as well. I will also save here, just because I haven't saved the whole game yet. Always feel a little better with saving. And who might you be? Hello there, I was wondering, this is Chamber, isn't it? What kind of a question is that? Of course this is Chamber. Well, a part of it at least. Most of the town is still polluted by the hex and can't be used. Hex? You've heard about how towns all over the place were hexed during the war, haven't you? Yeah? I guess so.
All you need to know is that ordinary folks like you can't go anywhere near some place that's been hexed. It's too dangerous, and if you need to go to Charborough for something, you'll have to wait until the hex is gone. And, looks like everybody's coming back.
They all look like Jawas.
Alright everyone, that's it for today. We've got another early start tomorrow, so make sure you get some sleep. Alright now, get out of here.
Those folks just came back are a group of purifiers, yes. They go from town to town purifying them of hexes. In other words, of the Red Cross. So if you want to find out more about the hex, we should ask them, right? Thank you for your help. Like the Red Cross or the UN.
That armor we wear protects us from the hex is really heavy. Walking around in it all day makes you real hungry.
Well now, we don't get many visitors. I'm the leader of this bunch. My name's Tab. We're just about to sit down to supper. So whatever it is, it'll have to wait until after that. Well, there's not much to see. Well, there's no harm in looking around for yourself, eh? I pressed the wrong button. Well now, never mind. We'll wait here. Oh. You wanna wait here? Fine by me. But if I were you, I'd rather walk around town or something than watch a bunch of people eat. Fine. Thanks for waiting. Now what can I do for you? We need to get through Charborough. Is there any way we can do that before the hex disappears? Nope, afraid not. There's a lot of negative energy bound up in that mist. You need special armor just to go inside. I figure it'd be at least another year before we can get rid of that hex completely, you know what I mean? And get Charborough back to normal. Still, if you absolutely have to get through now, there might be a way. You could ask one of my workers here if they'd be willing to guide you through. So all we need is a guide then. Yep. Enter probably one of the strangest characters of this game. Now to look for a guide. Bunkhouse, maybe? Ask the big guy here. Well, there are places where the hex is getting thin and wearing off. Nah, forget it. It's too dangerous. You don't want to go through the hex without any armor. Are you kidding? You wouldn't last 5 seconds in there. Of course, the hex in the other town was pretty bad too. You mean sinister? Well, yeah. I mean, they're right on the border, right? You want to go through the hex area? Why? Is there some reason you can't go around Charborough?
I know it's our job to take them back to places, but I don't think I'm going to take anyone else in there.
Well, have you found someone who's willing to guide you? That's what I thought. It's just too dangerous to take unprotected, inexperienced people inside. But we have no other choice. We can't use any of the other roads. I don't know why you can't, but I think that's why. I mean, why else would anyone come here? Still... Would it be possible to borrow some armor from you? Sorry, afraid not. I mean, we need it to our jobs, you know. Even if I did give you some armor, you'd still need someone to help you guide you. The mist in there is so thick, you can barely see a hand in front of your face. Not to mention the fact that the streets are like a maze. Yeah, only the most fun maze in the game. And if that weren't enough, the place is full of ghosts, spectres and other monsters. I mean, we're just lucky they don't smash down that wall and attack us right now as it is. I have returned, boss. It's you, Urshan. Don't do that. You scared the wits out of me. If you were surprised by that, you will be even more surprised in a moment. Yeah, whatever. This is Urshan. She works with us, but to be honest, she's a little odd. Incorrect. Urshan is not odd. Urshan is saying she would guide these two. What? Are you out of your mind? What would you do if something happens? Nothing will happen. Everything will be alright. Urshan says everything will be alright. So everything will be alright. If Urshan says everything will be alright, it will be, for she is never wrong. It will all be right, because Urshan is always right. Okay, I get the idea. Fine, do whatever you want. Thank you so much. You don't know how much this will help. Do not thank me. You should thank Urshan. Thank you, Urshan. Most unique character in the game. And if I remember, if I swap to Urshan, Urshan can headbutt things. And also, somehow, float. Yeah, Urshan, the kind of robot thingy. Eerie music in this place. You found a healing herb, quantity 3. So Urshan fights by going and shooting fists. These ghosts are asleep. And now ghosts awake. I love the animation. Plus Urshan's AP is stupidly low. and her abilities are all weak as hell until you get like level her up. And then once you level her up, her abilities are stupidly strong. She's like the Pico of this game. This guy reached level 5. This is what the hex does to places. Turns them into zombie-riddled hellholes. Oh, and she has a cape as well, because capes are cool. Oh god, those gases are annoying. So are the zombies, but the zombies use faint swipes. That would be nice to get faint swipes. That one, faint swing, rather. It's actually a useful move. Gas's body has been covered in poison. Oh dear. Kinda looks like a floating Voldemort head. Chlorine! That's a move that I need. To poison enemies. Ashen learned chlorine. Guess it takes poison damage, so it'll kill itself anyway. I'll attack Gasset and guard with the other people. So I'll attack with Ocean as well, because ranged. Ocean is highly resistant to poison as well, but that doesn't mean she can't not get poison. And for some reason the zombie's confused, as it starts off confused, so it might even attack its friend. Which is strange, but kinda nice. Oh bugger, now it's no longer confused. Ocean kind of looks like a pressure cooker with eyes. Ocean is best robot thing. Robot hybrid thing. Hopefully one of these will learn faint swing. If one of them will do faint swing. There we go. Nina learned faint swing. It does nothing like distraction, but in certain situations, faint swing is really good. So using the power of heal on the enemy. Should be able to take out that zombie in one heal. Or not, but 544 is some good damage. ghost's still asleep. He almost killed it. And the monster likes to sleep and uses frost on anyone that wakes it. Frost is a treasure of 2 headgear. But that treasure is only stolen, rather. Frost is a skill, I think, so it probably benefit me to try and learn it. Oh wait, no, it wasn't in blue, it was in red. That was the name Frost. Can't learn escape either. Ocean was so close to leveling up. Hey, Weeby, you still here? Where is my Weeby? Treasure. 300 zenny. That's my money back for the knife. Nico-senpai is my friend Weeby. Oh, Alexander's going bad. Good night, Alexander. Zerka? Is that how you pronounce it? Zerka? Or Zershra? I don't know. I am told that it will be best if we split up here. Urshin will go down and walk through the mist. Urshin says the 2 of you should move using the rooftops. Are you sure we'll be able to make it across if we do? Urshin is certain you will. Right, Urshin has to go down and fight on her own. Say bye-bye, zombie. Urshin will counter now. Urshin has a stupid counter rate. Urshin leveled up. And got money. Select to swap. You can jump. Select again. This. There is another lever on the upper levels. She needs you to go there and turn it. Do you understand? Standing underneath the crate. Never mind, Urshin moves. Should drain the fog though.
found a Molotov. I see. If Urshin stands on this wall, the other will not lower, allowing you to pass. Correct? I see. You have successfully made it through. Do you see the valve over there? She says that you must go there, now. First I'll go get the item. No, never mind. Won't get the item. Or will I? Yes, I will. Waistcloth. So Weeby, who's your favourite party member in this game? Mine's the doggy guy, Sias at the end. He's kinda cool. Or Ursula, because strong female characters are needed. What should we do, Urshin? I am told that if both valves are open simultaneously, it will thin the mist somewhat. That means we'll be able to get through, right? Apparently so. Let us begin. 1, 2, 3! It seems that the mist will only recede for a brief time. I believe that means we should hurry. Jump, jump. Okay, I think we're near the end. Did anyone else hear that strange sound? The hex is anger and fear a person's hatred give it from. She says it is to be expected that strange noises would emanate from it. Best boss. She also says that as long as it is only sounds, we have nothing to fear. Come on, let us continue. I kind of expected you like Cray, you know, cat guy and all. Although Cray does give me the my favourite boss in the entire game. It's like that big guy with the cool music that fights you multiple times. What was that? The malevolent energy of the hex has coalesced into a physical form. Urshin says it is extremely dangerous. If it's dangerous, why are you laughing? Shouldn't we be getting out of here? Apparently so. It would appear I was in error. I should not have laughed at that juncture. Very well then, let us flee. The guy with the tiger punch. He is the best boss in the entire game and has incredible music. It would appear it is following us. Urshin suggests we should run. Press the circle button rapidly to run.
pressing the down circle button. Rolling the dice. Good. We made it. Or maybe not. Let's heal it. Actually, let's meditate on that and become aura. Urshin has some cool animations too. Damn it, Dad Fishy, you missed it. Alright. Ryu changes into a red one. But the Aura Dragon doesn't really have a special thing. However, Rejuvenate is a really good healing spell, so that should do a lot of damage to it. It's the next level up heal. Ooh, combo bar too. Use 3 of the same magic together, you get bonus hits. But also, you can chain combos like fire and wind, chain to make fire wind afterwards. Kinda cool, really. And, unfortunately, the dragon's out of AP, so I'll revert back to human form. Shame, but I guess I did get a good attack with Rejuvenate. And healing moves make that boss incredibly easy. Cray fights with a big log as well, which is always funny to see a man hurling around a log. Nina, Malay, Sky level 6, Urshin level 5, Antidote and a fish head. A fish head I think increases wisdom. The malice contained in the hex cannot be so easily dissipated. Even if it has been struck down, it will slowly grow larger within the area affected by the hex until it is strong enough to reform. At least, this is what Urshin says. I don't know why, but I feel sad for some reason. This hex is horrible, isn't it? It was humans who created the hex. Urshin says you get what you deserve. We must move on. Use the ladder there. Okay, so there's a secret area after this as well. which I'm going to unlock straight away. You use this ladder here. Go back to world map. Thank you very much for helping us. Without you, we never would have been able to do it. If you wish to thank anyone, you should thank Urshin. Thank you, Urshin. Yes, well, I'm afraid we don't have anything we can give you right now, but... Nothing of a material nature is required. Urshin says she wishes to accompany that man. You mean Sky? Apparently so. Ah, I see. Well, we need to get back to where Cray is waiting. The sooner the better, if I know him. He's probably getting really worried by now. Okay, so after you leave the hexed area of Chambra for the first time, I'm not going to enter the crash, I'm going to go back. Next time you enter, I don't think it worked. It didn't work right now. I think I have to speak to Cray and then enter. But I know when you enter again, it's a fishing spot. You can fish there. Kitty cat. Cray! Nina, am I glad to see you? I was beginning to worry that something had happened. I'm sorry, Cray. Oh, I almost forgot. Cray, this is Sky and, Urshin. Why don't you sit down and tell me all about what happened, huh? I see. So, in the end, I wasn't able to get the parts we needed, and if it hadn't been for Sky and Urshin, I probably wouldn't have made it back at all. Don't worry about the parts. I'm just glad you made it back in one piece. I never should have let you go off by yourself. Oh, Cray. Urshin is saying that it appears as if your sand flyer was damaged by a dragon. That's right. How do you know that? It would appear that Urshin can sense such things. Urshin is very sleepy. I'm sorry. You must be tired after your journey. Well, I just want to thank you for all you've done for Nina. As you can see, I can't offer much in the way of style, but you're welcome to spend the night here. I mean, with a name like Nico-senpai, of course you like Cray. He's a cat guy with a chiseled chest and Tiger stripes. He's wild. Dream world. Under the sea. With the pretty music. This is it. This is the place they're holding Alina. Yeah. It's just like Sky's dream showed us. Right? Don't get your hopes up too much. We still need to find her. Let's go. Let's save first with this magic blue book. Because you can rest and you can save in your dreams. Everybody knows that. And Cray just so happens to outlevel everybody. Initially, anyway. Nothing here. Sayas is an incredible party member because not only is a dog with long shaggy hair, but he's also got a shining blade as a move, which is stupidly powerful. Cray's big log. Cray's big log might be able to do something. Oh no. Armor's butt is cracked. That'll be easier. Oh bugger, I forgot that the king's sword that you have at the start before it breaks. If you use it, it has the same effect as burn. It just casts burn. What up? This is why Cray's outleveled everybody. His bloody armor is very strong. What up? Ground moves, I think. Earth moves. Bye bye, armor. And Sky leveled up. Level 6. 7, rather. Let's use some dream items, which are just normal items, but you use them while you're in your dream. What else do I have? course, a waistcloth leaves little to the imagination. Cray already has one. Nina has a fancy dress on, so we don't want to change her fancy dress, but we can get rid of peasant clothes into a waistcloth, where you can see his chiseled body and his rather enormous arms. Yes, arms. Exactly what I was thinking. Do not corrupt my words. There's an item in here. Yes, an aurum. You have to hide here, I think. Somebody's coming.
What, then, is the status of the sacrifice? It continues to grow, Lord Una. Excellent. I am greatly pleased.
Blast! They'll see us. If we walk behind the curtain slowly enough, we should be able to get to the other side without being seen. There we go. Totally not clipping through that whole thing. Oh, I'm waking up. Dream? Yeah, you were in it, and so was Sky. A dream, where you all went to rescue Alina. You mean you had the same dream? Ashin says that was Sky's dream. What do you mean, Ashin? Ashin says it was a dream of a possible future, one seen through the dragon's eye, a glimpse of what may be. You mean, wait a second. You mean if we take him with us, he can take us to the place we saw in the dream. He can take us to Alina. Apparently so. Call it an omen, call it a vision, call it whatever you want to. I want to believe it's real. Up until now, we haven't had much to go on. But now I feel somehow closer to my sister, like we're finally on the right track, and it's all thanks to Sky, isn't it? Of course it's thanks to me. I'm playing you. Ashin says that she will go where Sky goes. Well then, let's get moving. We can't use the sand flyer, so we'll have to go on foot. We'll have to follow the coastline and head north. But first we need to go fishing. I hope I'm entertaining you, Weeby. These voices are taking a toll on my throat a little bit. It's still not a fishing spot. Kuruk. Oh damn, I've been streaming for like 2 hours and a half. This is how much I love this game. I can sit here for hours and play it. I think YouTube only takes like 4 hours worth of content. Could you imagine if I was like a massive YouTuber? The amount of ad rolls that you'd have during this. Has the game crashed? Or am I just really, really slow at loading? I can't actually hear anything. I legitimately think the game has just crashed. Oh, my hair's a mess. So, while the game's sort of loading, I hope it's loading, I cannot hear a thing. Take the time to appreciate the artwork within the instruction booklet. There is the character of Ryu and Nina and Folu. Under Ryu's it says, the focus of this story. Ryu meets Nina when he's lying unconscious in a large hole in the desert in the eastern continent. His race and native land are unknown. I think he's a human, dragon-y person. Ryu has a dragon's eye, which empowers him. Amazing abilities to transform into a dragon and summon dragons. Personal action slash. Nina, personal action jump. The Princess of Windia, a town of the Fey tribe, and in brackets it says wing folk. Nina meets Ryu on a journey to seek her lost sister Alina. Though somewhat naive, Nina is skilled in healing magic. And then on the other page we have Cray, Urshin, Sias, and Ursula. Cray, personal action push. A young leader of the Warren tribe, in brackets, cat people, in the Eastern Alliance. Cray joins Nina to search for Princess Alina, his childhood friend. He has a strong sense of responsibility and acts as a leader of the party. His high offensive and defensive abilities are very dependable. Urshin, personal action, Ram. Urshin wears completely sealed armor to protect her from any kind of curse. Since she wears the armor all the time, nobody knows her real face or background. She meets the party in a mysterious place polluted by a curse and decides to join them. Sias, or Skias, I don't know how it's said. A mercenary soldier, Skias, was hired by the eastern side during the war. Sias becomes the party's watcher. He is very quiet and aloof from the world. Sias can perform a powerful double attack with his sword. Ursula, personal action, shoot. Ursula is a middle-class leader of the Foe Empire. She came to the eastern continent in search of dragons and meets up with Ryu and his companions. Ursula was brought up in the military and she knows very little about worldly concerns. She is excellent at attacking with both magic and weapons. So unfortunately, I think this is where the stream will have to end, because after reading all that, the game still hasn't decided to load up the next map. Luckily, I saved, so off screen, I'm going to reload that save again, go back to where I was on screen, and try and save again and see if it's a glitch that I can fix. So that has been part 1 of Breath of Fire for this one, for PlayStation 1. Hope you guys have enjoyed it, and anybody who's watching, thank you for the people who entered the live chat of the stream. So we had Nico Senpai, we had Meg somewhere, and Alexander. So I love you all, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit that little bell notification to see more of these. Perhaps not as long as this one. Hope you enjoyed the weird, strange voices. The game has no voice acting, so I thought it would be a bit different. And I will see you all in the next one. We may do another game later. I know we've got a Breath of Fire series going on. I know there is a Resident Evil Outbreak series going on. But as a true gamer, I will get through them all eventually. Thanks guys, and I will see you all around.